all right, man. We're good to go, dude. We are good to go. What's going on, everybody? This is Stock Dudes After Dark Hours, late night, whatever you want to call it. Stock Dude late night. Hoping that music's not like too crazy loud. I have it turned way down, so. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, Poku? I don't even know how to say your name, but Poka. I can't even. It is too late for that. Pohaku. But yeah. Oh shoot! Welcome, dude.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that. That sounds good.
I got the wife sleeping behind me, so I'm gonna try to be extra quiet. So not like crazy quiet, but close enough that you guys can hear. What's going on, AMC? I like the name AMC.
I mean, was I even close with Pohaku? I'm sure that's probably not even close at all.
Right. Wait, so AMC, did you exercise any of your contracts? It's not looking terrible. I mean, we're on a solid trend upward with AMC.
Yeah. Yeah, even though Friday was technically red, we still are, the lows is higher lows, so.
Right. Pokuho.
See Pohaku.
Pohaku. I like the Joe Rogan icon too. I love listening to the Joe Rogan podcast. Excellent content if you guys don't listen to that on Spotify. My favorite I think one of my favorite episodes of his is the one where he has Alex Jones on. If you know who Alex Jones is. So good. It's so good. But yeah, AMC's on a solid upward trend. We'll see if it keeps holding. So I've heard, I haven't done a whole lot of looking into AMC as of late, because haven't been focused on it because I've been more worried about Neo and stuff. But I heard there was something coming up on like the 21st. Well, 22nd, I guess, because Monday. Or 21st, because today's 21st. Sunday. So yeah.
Yeah. Supposedly when all the short guys have to, either buy in a bunch more to.
Well, I thought it was the same on Friday too. With it being
that's
the 18th.
What I heard too on the 18th they said that as well, and we were negative on the 18th, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
Right. But Neo had some weird activity. So I saw on Twitter. Let me see if I don't have a Chrome up. Let me see if I can see on here. There was a tweet that I saw about Neo. What did that say? U.S. pumps $3.2 billion into antiviral pills to fight COVID-19. Unbelievable. So let me see here. So there was a tweet. It was about the 40 million. It was about the volume. Yeah, the volume like crazy.
Well, we saw that also with, what was it? Tesla and some other ones as well.
Right.
It wasn't just Neo.
Well, there's a guy on here who tweets, and he's relatively common. I'm gonna see if I can find him. Maybe he's under top. But if I see his profile picture, I'll know who he is. But I think he's the one that tweeted about it. Let me see here. See, yeah, it'd be dope if I could find him. You can wait all year if you need be. Hell yeah, man. The longer we hold, we gold.
We hold, we gold.
Let me see. Yeah, I'd really like to find this guy because he mentioned the 40 million.
Yeah.
Or not. Let's see here. But I'll keep looking to see if I can find it. But
I'm interested to see what happens on Monday. I hope we have a good Monday with AMC. I think we're gonna need it. I mean,
right.
I think we're kind of, getting kind of close to the tipping point of everyone just. If any kind of big selling starts happening, I think everyone's gonna start panic selling.
Right.
Because there hasn't really been any movement.
Are you serious right now? Dogecoin's on a NASCAR. That's awesome.
Yeah, but it was before, and then it went away for a little bit, and then it came back. So yeah, I saw that late last week.
Yeah, we'll see. I think we're really gonna start. That is dope.
Terrible.
That's a promo. Is that Miller?
It's terrible.
That is so cool.
Nope.
That is cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find it because he tweeted it like a day or two ago. But basically, there was some unusual activity with. It's this guy, Dennis Coyle. Dennis, if you're in here, let us know. I thought he was the one that tweeted about it. Yeah. Oh no, those are his first buys.
I got to be scrolling for a while because it's only 16 hours ago.
Oh, June 18th. Yeah, so he didn't say anything about it. I saw it on there though, but yeah, absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. 40 million in volume with Neo on Friday.
In 1 minute.
In 1 minute, which let's go ahead and pull that up. Right here.
Dr. Henry, what are you talking about? The correction?
See, I've heard
that already happened, or
that's
the kind of the fear mongering that people are pushing for views right now about a market crash.
I've seen like 5 or 10 videos. I think we even got a comment on one of our videos or in the Discord or something. Someone's like, "Yo, what's with all the fear mongering right now?"
Right. I mean, I think it's that fear mongering.
Yeah, I think it could be fear mongering.
I mean, all the inflation talks are done with. Craps. I mean, the market could definitely crash once inflation goes up, but I
mean, I don't think that would be until like late next year.
Right. Exactly. At the earliest. So
maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really too worried about it right now. I mean, we just had a correction, so like I don't see it really crashing. Like the economy's getting better. People are going back to work. COVID crap's going down. So like I haven't actually watched any of these videos, so if you have any actual reasons why these people are saying it's gonna crash, let me know. But from what I've seen, I haven't seen any reason why it would crash.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
It's just, yeah.
It would be interesting to know though, for sure. So if you guys have any other information on that, let us know, because I have seen multiple big people talking about it. So.
Yeah, I just haven't clicked on the videos to give them the view because I think it's all just clickbait. It's the only reason I haven't watched it.
I'm gonna keep that up because I'm gonna look into that. If I can buy a New Balance koozie, like that's pretty dope.
And then just like sit on your like lawnmower and just mow your yard while
right in my New Balances, dude.
Exactly. Exactly. You know.
So Dogecoin is down to 28 cents. So there's that.
Yeah, it's. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere until obviously someone starts tweeting about it. And Elon hasn't talked about it in feels like months. It seems like.
Right. Well, I'm about to buy $10.06 of Dogecoin right now.
Yeah, it's not enough buying power. Lol.
Right. Guys, do $10. Not enough buying. Come on, man. Make a limit. Dogecoin limit price. Let's do 0.29.
That's what happens when you just don't want to put any money in Robinhood, so you have like bull crap money from
Right.
free stocks. So good.
Done.
Probably a mistake, but it's fine.
Whatever. So my portfolio is not looking too hot. Okay, I don't know why it didn't update. It just told me.
Well, because you bought Wish.
I did buy Wish. Let me see if
It's
I refresh
actually,
if it makes
did
it look
you see,
better. Here it goes.
Did you see what James said in our Discord
I did not.
about Wish? Let me see if I can find it.
But yeah, I'm down. So I'm holding the bags on Wish. I'm down. Oh, let's see. Total return. I'm down 20% in Wish. So I bought back when. This will be easier to look at on Webull. So I bought into Wish back here when it ran all the way up. So I bought in. It was up like 20 or 30% after hours, and I put a buy limit in, or a pre-market order in on Robinhood. Well, they don't allow you to buy until 9 o'clock. Well, I was working nights, and I forgot to look at it before the market opened, before I went to bed, and I forgot to cancel it. And I woke up, and it's like, oh, you bought Wish. Well, Wish is down 15%. And so I'm like, well,
Yeah,
rip on that, dude. But
yeah, that's like,
what makes me excited about Wish is this. Look, like,
supposedly it's above its 200-day moving average and 20-day moving average.
the upside to Wish is really good. Well, they lowered it actually because it was $30, but still $24. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take it.
I mean, even to 18, it's a 63% upside. So
right.
Yeah.
So I'll take it. It'll eventually get there. Eventually, just a matter of when.
Right.
But yeah, Doge isn't looking too hot right now, man.
Nah, it's been quiet on that front for a while.
Look at that. I'm already down 7 cents in it, guys. Tier 3 investments over here.
7 cents. Well,
It's just I threw the $10.
didn't you buy it at 28? Didn't you buy it at 28?
It was like 28. Like, it's just
Yeah, that's still
moved
at 20.
like a fraction of a penny.
Oh,
28,888 is what I bought it apparently. But I think Robinhood screws the prices.
right.
So, because Robinhood's fun.
Right. That's I literally sold everything that I had in Robinhood, and I'm just taking my money out of that turd.
What price do you really think AMC do you really think AMC really is without all the manipulation? So we've heard of what were they called? The dark was it dark something?
Yeah, I forget exactly what it's called, but it's hard telling, one, whether that's legit, and two, if it is legit, there's no telling what the price actually is.
If that's the case and that's a real thing, like,
I have a hard time believing it's a real
dark
thing.
pool. That's what it is. Dark pool.
That's what it's called.
So if dark pool is a legit thing and like these investors are like legitimately doing this, we're gonna have problems. I think the and I think there should be nothing is going to happen, but something should happen because that is complete hogwash.
Right.
But let's say AMC is not, with dark pool or whatever, it's not at some ridiculous price, that it isn't right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to see AMC, like I want to say AMC is going to go way above 100, but
yeah,
I feel like a lot of people are going to sell out at 100. You're going to have a lot of people pull their money out at $100.
I think you're going to have a lot of people pull out at 85 or 90. And then again at 100.
Because even the NYSE president went on the news declaring that it is not a true price. And if that is true, like then...
Right.
Who knows? I mean, you figured this would be worth a lot more considering there's no more shares up for grabs.
Right.
AMC only had, 40,000 shares or something left?
But I mean, it doesn't even matter because if it does get to $50,000, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not like we can sell it $50,000. There's just
because no one's gonna buy it at that price.
Well, it's just not going to be shown as $50,000.
Well, right.
You're never gonna. It doesn't. They'll screw us no matter what.
I thought there was. Is there a news? There we go.
GameStop.
Let's see here. All right, we'll look at GameStop here in a second. What's today? The 20th. Okay, so this was the So this is the latest thing that they put out about their shareholder, their share count.
No, it's just eligible for voting or whatever.
GME. That's GM. I did buy some Ford too. I bought some Ford the other day.
Yeah, I know there's no more shares, but like, so this thing should be going up.
See, with GameStop,
I mean, there's a lot of people selling. Go ahead.
I'm happy to see GameStop holding around the 200 mark.
Yeah, that's really surprising. And for this long, like it was even holding, in between 150 and 200 for months.
Right.
I was pretty surprised.
I mean, it's a solid, it's a decent, just keeps going up. So
yeah,
I think that's yeah, I think that's good, because nobody wants to see GameStop die because, who doesn't want to get 13 cents for their games?
Right. I just wonder how long it can go on for.
Right.
Like, are people just going to be holding this thing forever when, I don't know.
Because there's really no shares left now. 140% of the float is technically owned because of shorts. Well, and see, and that's the thing that goes back in towards the dark pool thing. It's it's all about supply and demand. So it's if there's none left, you figure this thing would be running to the moon.
Right. Should be.
And for the fact that it's just kind of chilling at about $50-$60 is kind of sketchy, questionable, 100% questionable. But the longer, eventually someone has to give. Who's going to give first, us or them?
Yep.
I think it's just a matter of people. The thing is, though, I feel like there's a lot of people that are saying diamond hands, but I feel like those are going to be the first people that are going to be selling out. So,
well, yeah, I've seen a lot of people those are the guys trying to pump it up. But
right,
they're gonna be selling, taking profits.
Just don't get caught holding the bag.
Yep.
But I'm kind of hoping Neo holds, this $46 mark, which it looks like they might be. We'll see what happens Monday. I don't think there's any news out about Neo right now.
Ridiculous about the Fed meeting. Last week, they said, they talk about inflation, and then they're like, oh, well, we're not going to raise rates until 2023, which is what we expected because they've talked about it before. But then literally and then after that, the market did really good, and then the day after that, they're like, no, we can't have this. We can't have good market days, and they're like, well, we might have to raise rates late 2022.
Right.
Just to bring the market down. It's ridiculous.
I never understood why that's a thing. Never understood why that's a thing. It's
literally just people, everyone just
I don't
doing things based off emotion pretty much. It doesn't matter. You are scared of the market crashing because of, I don't know, anything, because of inflation rates. So you sell, and then it just causes a chain reaction, and then it literally everyone, because everyone's fear is driving their decisions. You literally just made the market crash.
Right.
But if everyone's I don't care, stupid inflation rate doesn't matter to me, and you just hold, nothing's gonna sell or nothing's gonna go down. It doesn't matter.
Torchlight pipe, Wish, they're all gonna pop and disappear by the end of it. You saying pop as in they're gonna just take off and crash, or take off and not come back? I'm gonna need Wish to take off because Daddy's holding this one.
Yeah, I never bought into Wish
So I bought into Wish when it
hype.
IPO'd. I don't say when it IPO'd. I bought into Wish
Well, a little
back
after
here
that,
on
too,
this dip.
dropped.
It was like, I think I bought it at $18, somewhere in this dip in this area, roughly. And then I ran it all the way up and I sold out at like $29. And then luckily,
Right.
it came back, and now
Yeah.
I'm sitting here holding at like 13 or 14 bucks. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Pro,
AMC
it's for sure gonna take off and crash.
Is it? I hope AMC. I want all these stocks to take off because I want a bunch of people to just become rich. Like Neo's gonna make a bunch of people rich. Wish, AMC, GameStop, maybe CCIV if you guys are into that. We touched base on this one a little bit.
Yeah, Ed, we'll see. We'll see about Monday what happens.
Right.
Just depends on if they keep talking about stupid inflation. I'm so tired of hearing about inflation. It's ridiculous. Like the meetings are over with. Like let's move on with our lives. Let's talk about something else.
Let's see here. I always like to look at the Dow futures over the weekend, see where things are. Is that from Friday? Yes. Okay, that's Friday. I was like, oh my god, that is no way that's after hours. If that was after hours, dude, sell. Oh my god, sell everything now.
Right.
Yeah, it was not a good day on Friday.
Yep.
I didn't realize it was down 2%.
Yeah, it was no good.
Did not realize that.
I don't know. Let me see if I can see mine.
Inflation will maintain our middle class status. Right. Chipotle's at 1,300. I'm pretty sure.
We were.
Is that a pullback? Isn't that a pullback on Chipotle? I think it's a pullback. Let's go ahead and look at this. Oh yeah, it is. Down from like a million. 1,600.
When did it start going down? Well, it started going down when everything else started going down, right?
Right. Chipotle though has been solid. Like solid.
Well, yeah, but last year it ran up like crazy because they did, COVID actually helped all the fast food stuff.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, when everything is up like 150, 200% or even more than that, like it's got to pull back at some point. Like that's just stupid. So it's unfortunate, but you got to expect it.
Right. See, Pro, we get a lot of people in here that do option trading. We're not into that, but there are so many people that come in here. That might be more. I might have to like look into that and maybe throw some razzle dazzle at option trading and maybe dip my toes in. I don't know. I know the general concept of it, but I just generally don't look or like talk about it because I don't deal with it. But if it's like, if there's a lot of people doing it, there's got to be something good about it.
Coming from San Francisco. I don't really have a date for the squeeze. I mean, the closest we have is possibly tomorrow, because supposedly the 18th that was gonna happen, but that didn't happen. So
right.
Yeah. We'll see if it's actually the 21st. Right.
We'll see what
Shout
happens.
out to my wife's boyfriend. That makes no sense. I don't know what you got going on out there, but
focus on AMC. My King's got his mind set, dude. Don't drop your crown, my guy. Stocks before hoes.
Did you see the guy comment about when you said boats and hoes in our one video?
Yeah.
I was like, if you're the only person that said anything about it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens on Monday, but hopefully things kind of turn around because, Thursday and Friday were both red days for the market, so hopefully things kind of turn around. But we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I think hang on, let me look before I say it.
Hey man, whatever floats your boat. Gambler, whatever floats your boat.
Thursday was up.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm just looking at my stocks then. Was Thursday up for Neo too?
Neo was up like 5%.
I'm tripping, man. It's the whole late night thing. Straight tripping.
Yeah, it was up like 5.5%. Yeah, so it recovered some. Well, I mean, not even really recovered. It just a couple days before that, it was down just a little bit. But
yeah,
we'll blast it off a little bit. I mean, if you look at the past month for Neo, it's just stupid. It's just steady.
I mean, that's if you bought it at 32 and at 48, that's fantastic for you.
Right.
I mean, it even dipped all the way down to 30, so it's like even if you got in here at 30, like you're making fat money right now.
Right.
Just sitting
Roku. Look at Roku. I'll tell you what.
And I think there's a lot of people sleeping on these high growth.
Look at that.
It dipped down to 272 on the 6th.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roku was real good right before the crash in March.
Yeah, I sold that almost at the peak and then bought back in maybe a week ago.
Right.
But
I think it's the 6140 or so early. Look for push to test 65. Right. Let me see. Where's AMC? Yeah, we had this marked out. Let me zoom into a month. We had this marked out here. So obviously, let me go ahead and get rid of this incline. So we were looking at it, and so we were thinking the 40 was a solid support. That's like our solid, like, last ditch support. If it goes below 40, who knows where this thing's gonna stop falling?
It's not gonna stop falling, probably.
Right. But our resistance was, I believe, this $50, or that was that might have been another support that we had marked out. But basically, we were bouncing in between this 50 and 55 range, 57. But I think if we can pass. I think if, like you said, if we can pass that $61 range, and then, just 65 is obviously going to be a solid support because we touched it multiple times. So I think we're looking right now. I think we're going to be looking at 57 to 65 right now is kind of like that consolidation range. And if we can break past that, we're going to see 70 again, easy. Like, we're not that far off 70. It's just a matter of getting there.
I think you meant like 65 resistance.
Possibly.
Support, but yeah.
But
if we bust past through 65, like, then it's just like, who knows where it's gonna go.
Right.
But
yeah, we'll see what happens. See how things go on Monday morning. What do you think about CCIV? We're both in it.
CCIV.
I'm actually holding the bag on this one. Not at like 65, but I'm holding here. I believe in this stock. It's just I feel like they are running their mouth a lot, and they gotta just start delivering. But don't deliver crap products either.
Part shortages.
So, but CCIV has just been stuck in this kind of $20 to $25 range for quite some time now.
Right.
And I mean, we had this run up, but I think that's just because of Wall Street bets on Reddit.
That was Reddit. But I mean, we've talked about it in our videos we've been releasing lately about CCIV. Just we think it's going to be great. Just for the next, so a month from now, July 23rd is the merger date. So it'll run up because of that.
Right.
But depending on how much it runs up, it's, if it goes up like 60%, it's going to just come crashing back down. Right. But then after that, really the only other thing they have is, whenever they start actually delivering. And once they start actually delivering, I think that's when this thing's going to really start moving.
Right.
But it's going to be slow for a while.
I think maybe the end of next year will be a solid year for CCIV once they start, because they said they're going to get about 600 vehicles out this year, and then next year they're predicting 20,000.
Yep. Man, 20,000 for a company that's just starting is pretty good.
It's really good. So if they can hit that, then we're gonna be sitting pretty. You know. But they said that. Oh, what's the other rival company? Is it Rivian?
Yeah, I saw something about them.
Yeah. They were comparing Rivian with CCIV about like the valuations. But I think Rivian is backed by Amazon, which gives that like like that's pretty solid backing from Amazon. I don't think CCIV has any of those kind of backings like that. Yeah, so Amazon agreed to buy 100,000 Rivian electric vehicles as a part of a pledge to achieve net zero carbon emissions by 2040.
Yeah.
And they've raised about $8 billion since 2019.
Yeah, I'm ready for them to go on the market.
Right. So
I haven't heard anything about that for a while. Last I heard it was supposed to be like later this year or something.
Let's see.
That was the one that I've been waiting for a while.
Right. I don't think there's too much. Let's see here.
Yeah, that one's gonna be good.
I don't know if they're doing an IPO or if they're doing as early as September 2021. That's when they're aiming for. But they're working with Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley.
Yeah, we talked about
$70 billion valuation. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That is outrageous.
I've been watching XPEV. It was up like crazy on Thursday when NEO was up like 5%. XPeng was up, I believe it was 8. I think they got up to 8, but then I think they closed at like 6 or something.
Right.
Or last time I looked, I wasn't watching it the whole day. I think it's kind of crazy that they're right behind NEO in stock price. Kind of crazy.
Right.
But
let's see here. Everyone needs to realize that 70 was hit for milliseconds, which it was, yeah.
Right.
But the fact that we got that high in one day, I think, is good news, and it's just a matter of slowly letting this thing just keep going. But I think once the dark pool thing gets figured out, if that's like a legit thing, and they're like, this is a different price, I think that's when we're really gonna see shit hit the fan. What do y'all think about crypto plays? Hut 8 just listed and just shorted like crazy, 6 months, and it's a $40 stock. Coinbase is blasted. The bastard child right now. So, depending, like, we're not in, like, we were gonna get into Coinbase, but we didn't.
Yeah, and
it's kind of pulled back.
It was not. Yeah, it was actually not doing good. Yeah, I'm happy. I actually was watching it for, I don't even know, a week or two, and then I just stopped looking, and I lost interest in it really because it's
right.
just not doing good. It hasn't been doing good. It's just going down.
Right.
So I honestly just looked at other things. There's only so many things you can look at one time. So.
They're between crypto. So crypto is definitely pulling back right now after the huge bull run we had over the last month and a half, 2 months. Definitely the pullback is getting. Yeah. It's here. It's just a matter of seeing if this thing's just going to keep going up, though.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens with all those coins. And I'm in SafeMoon. I'm in Bonfire. I'm in Ethereum. Obviously Doge. I just threw $10 at Doge, but I sold my Doge. I sold my Doge at profit to buy Wish.
Yeah, I'm in a bunch of crypto. I don't have a lot of money in it. It's all just like kind of spread out in a lot of the main coins, but besides I'm in like Bonfire as well.
Right.
But yeah.
XPEV is a solid buy too. Yeah, definitely.
I think a lot of people took money out of the stock market and put it into crypto when crypto was doing good, when the stock market was, in its correction phase.
Right.
Now, I mean, you look at a lot of crypto the past month, they're all down 30 to 40%. And that's my opinion is because everyone is selling and putting it back into the market.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Let's see here. How many AMC shares do you guys have? So I only have like 10 shares because I'm using my own personal money. I can't use my 401k to invest because of the way my plan is set up. So like for me, I'm using my own personal bank account money, so I'm not going to throw a bunch of money at like a crazy stock like this.
Right. And yeah, stuff like this, I'm not going to throw a crazy amount at.
Yeah. If I could throw my 401k at it, that would be different, but I can't do that. So unfortunately, I need to look into IRAs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because IRA is where it's at.
We love the stonks. Chad, when should Dick Large sell his AMC?
Yeah, I was laughing about it when he sent it. I mean, I don't know. What did you buy at? Did you ever buy in, Dick?
Yeah, Richard.
Does it have a chance?
No, sorry. I'm just reading. Yeah, if Rivian IPOs, I think that's going to be one to watch as well. But I was at the gym. I was at the gym the other morning, and there was a report on CNBC, and take it with a grain of salt, but they said that EV companies or startup EV companies are up like 40 or 50% in the last year. Like the amount of EV companies that are coming out.
Oh, the amount or
the
just
amount
EV stocks?
Stocks. Now I think we're going to see EV stock prices go up.
I don't know about all that.
I'm just reading the TV screen.
Yeah. Don't believe that nonsense. Look at Lordstown and Workhorse and.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like you have all these companies, but they didn't say that they had to make it. It's just startups coming out. Right. All these companies there's coming out.
And like over in China, there's like 1 million of these companies that are like, any random tech company is now becoming like an EV company. Like they make phones and it's like, oh nope, now we're an EV company. Right. Exactly. I mean, if you bought at 29, you have 3,600 shares. I still don't even know what to do. I would take out what you invested in and then leave in your profits, but everyone has their own opinion.
Shib, does it have a chance?
It only has a chance if Doge has a chance.
Right. That would be my argument there because like I feel like Shib's only around like I'd have to go back and figure out if Shib's new as of this year or if it's new just because of, it's been around for a while, but like
it could have been around, but it
I feel like the people that are trying to get Shib to go up are the people that missed out on Dogecoin. Yes. So they're trying to get this one to go up to rival it. But I did see a rumor. Whoa, easy there, microphone. Hope I didn't just blow your guys' ears out. But there was a rumor on Twitter that I saw, a few people tweeting about it, that Amazon might be investing into, I think they said Safe Moon, but I think that sounds like crazy. I think it's crazy.
I think a lot of people are just putting a lot of nonsense out right now. Yeah. Trying to hype everybody up on anything they can hype someone up on.
Ticker Alf looks real juicy. We're kind of just reading through chat and talking. Your messages are coming in. We're seeing them. It sounds like we're delayed, but it's probably just because we're taking our time reading through. And
Dick, did you sell any shares yet?
Well, this is a new company. Alf?
Yeah, I'm not going to be buying any right now after that blast off. Wait for that sucker to sell off some. Well, yeah, I don't know what it is.
What is it's a software company.
It's only $8 though.
I mean, it was up 30% on Friday.
Right, that's why I said I wouldn't buy right
now. So they must have struck a deal with Uber and Lyft or something to roll out 10,000 Uber something. Uber and Lyft digital tables. Or that's tablets. Tablets nationwide.
Tables.
Yeah, tables.
Is late.
This stock dude's late night. Oh, yeah, so that's going to send them to the moon. Opportunity for the next 50,000 digital tables to be filled and staged at All-Nighter. Oh, wonder what All-Nighter is. I'm gonna keep this up because I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah,
might be a decent throw some razzle dazzle at it. Let's see here. In AMC at just under $10 and sold at 57, bought back at 55. Hell yeah, man! It's sitting real pretty. Go out and pop some bottles with that. Let's see here. IPOs. Here's a tip. Boring company, but legit a good investment. Paycor is going to list soon. It's going to completely shadow ADP and human resource management. ADP's massive. Hang on. Let me see. Let me find a pen because y'all can't be doing this to me right now. So let me see here. I'm going to write some of these down. So you said Paycor. Me over here acting like I got money to throw at shit. What was it? Paycor. What was the one we just looked at?
Pretty much.
Alf. Doge to the moon. To the moon, baby. To the moon. Let's see here. Heard that Shiba would have to burn 900 million coins a day for the next 1,000 years for the supply to get low. I mean, that's a possibility. Same thing with a lot of like the other shit coins.
Yeah, a lot
like
of the other shit coins.
Altcoin.
Billions.
Safe Coin.
Safe
Moon and Bonfire. I bought into Bonfire and I feel like I lost my money on that one.
Yeah, it's straight ripoff. But I'll hold it.
Right.
And see what happens. Maybe it'll eventually go to $1, and then I'll have a stupid.
I'll forget about it in
it.
5 years. I'll come back and look at it, and it's 10 cents, and I'm sitting on $500 million and didn't realize it.
No. What will happen is you'll look at it in 5 years, and then you'll see that you missed out on selling, and now it's back down to nothing.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's a possibility.
I mean, it's not going to hold. If it goes that high, it's not going to hold, probably. Maybe it'd be cool if it does, but I don't see that happening.
Could fire up ANY. Any? I'm going to look into that one, too. I'm always looking at different, like... For me... I feel like I'm in the same position as everybody else. I want fast money, but I want safe money, too.
Well, I think the new kind of trend is, I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
COVID investing?
Yeah, COVID investing, pretty much. I think it's not really investing, really. It's more just everyone sees that, they could possibly get rich quick on all these little schemes, and I think those are a lot of the people that we're seeing now that they're not really investing. They're just throwing their money at anything, hoping that, they become a millionaire overnight. But
speaking of that, let's see what Corsair did after it ran up.
Yeah, we call a lot of the new investors COVID investors. Just what we call them.
Right. I think a lot of that has to do with
like
people sitting in their houses.
Well, yes. And then I think too, what I just said, it has to do with, I think it's a generation thing where it's like the newer generation wants like instant gratification.
Right.
So, I mean, just a generalization, not saying every single person is like that. I mean, every generation has people like that, but
weren't we looking at Razer? We were looking at Razer back at like 20 cents.
I think it was 23.
23, man? Shit.
I mean,
we'd have been out 100% there. We were on 100%.
Yeah, mainly me, pretty much what I do is do at least 90% like long-term investing stuff, at least 90%. And then I have like a little chunk on the side that I'll screw around with, like AMC, or I'll throw some at like BNGO, or when it was running up, or just little like quick in and out things like that. I'm just trying to make a quick buck on, but
right.
I'm not gonna throw, I don't know, 8% of my portfolio at like AMC.
Right. Well, you got to do your due diligence.
Not what I would do. But
right.
Yeah, everybody else, I mean, they have their own way of doing things. That's just how I do it.
What are some of your guys' like favorite stocks that you guys have in your portfolio that you own? Mine's definitely NEO. Definitely NEO. I was very hesitant on NEO at first too.
And it's just like the more you actually look into it, it's like, it's ridiculous.
Let's see here. Seems like there's a lot of hype. Some YouTubers mentioned $100 seems somewhat aggressive to me. I don't see $100 next week.
Yeah, I think we could hit $100.
That depends, because it's just a matter of when these contracts and stuff are expiring too. Because I've heard the 18th, I've heard the 21st.
Right. Yep.
I've heard multiple days. So I mean, if that happens,
I mean, if a short squeeze actually happens, it'll blow past $100. But it's just like, is it going to happen? Who knows? It depends on how long we hold this thing.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I think this thing needs to start moving up, or a lot of people are gonna just start selling.
For AMC next week, going off of just what I've been seeing in the last week, 2 weeks, I would like to see anywhere between $60 and $70 by end of week. Just because,
end of year.
What's that?
By end of year?
No, by end of week.
Are you saying AMC? Because I think you said
AMC. Yeah, AMC by end of week. Sorry, I'm delusional at this point. Yeah, I would like to see $60 to $70 by the end of the week.
For Neo X. AMC. Yeah. Neo X Pang and Planter. We call it Planter. Palantir. I actually haven't looked back into Palantir for a little while. Saw some negative stuff coming out, but I never actually looked into it because I stopped really paying attention to it.
The last month looks fantastic.
Well, I mean, the last month for everything that's been dead the last 4 months looks fantastic because everything's starting to move back up.
We were in Kermit. We were in BNGO. I bought in BNGO at cheap, and I sold out. I bought it. I bought in at like $4 or $5 and sold out at like $8. I don't think I rode the wave up to 15. Maybe I sold at 10, somewhere in there. I didn't ride it up to 15 though. The one I did make my money on though was NNDM. That's where I made a killing. I made a killing on NNDM.
Yeah.
Let's see here. If they keep shorting, it's an infant. I've heard that with the whole naked shorts and stuff like that, they'll just keep getting money. The government's just gonna keep bailing them out. Just scam artists, dude. Don't even get me started. Also, if you guys aren't subbed to the channel, hit that sub button. Best way to support the channel and keep you guys up to date and everything stock market news related. We appreciate it. Let's see here. Where were we in chat? XPEV. So XPEV just announced a new car too, or maybe it wasn't a new car. I saw it on CNBC.
Yeah, it's an upgraded version of their
That'd be good.
SUV, I believe it is.
Good stuff. $74 by the end of the week would be my prediction. Yeah, I'm gonna say $60 to $70 to play it safe. Knowing my luck, it's gonna go down to like $25 or something stupid. But we did call Neo 2 weeks in a row by the end of the week, so we're gonna try to aim for a third week in a row for Neo.
Right.
Higher return in investing in metals and crypto combined than any index fund over the 5-year term. I just kind of read that just to read it. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not in any metals.
Yeah, I've never understood buying gold stocks or
Right.
gold, just physical gold.
Right. Let's think logically. The return for AMC is 400 in a month. Why would people be impatient? No other investment. We got a return. I mean, we live in such a freaking. What's that term? What's the term?
What I said.
I want it now.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification world.
Yep.
Where if people don't see a 300% return in a month, they're out of the stock, bailing 100%.
I'm sure a bunch of people sold on Friday because a lot of people were saying, "Oh, the 18th is when it's going to happen," and it didn't happen, so people sold. So
let's see. Right. Trading options. Would you let options expire in the money, or take the profits and buy the stock before the expiration?
What stock are you talking about, Tim? Are you talking about AMC?
Yeah, it depends on what stock you're talking about, and it depends on the price of the option. Like if you're talking about like Neo at like $3, dude, I'm taking profits and I'm buying that B.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kermit, a lot of the money that I make from just little quick trades, I just throw it into Neo, or I have some mutual funds that that treat me well, and yeah.
I think my portfolio is like 70% Neo, maybe 80% at this point.
This is ridiculous.
Let's see here.
AMC. Would you let options expire in the money or take the profits?
Musk says XPEF stole it and appear. And Musk says XPEF stole it and Apple's source code. I mean,
Elon Musk says XPEV stole Apple's source code. Like I don't.
I mean, if it's true, I'd like to read the article about it. I'd love to read it. But yeah, yeah. Which that was.
Tim, what's the date on that? Or are you just saying like hypothetically or something?
I love this green car from XPEF. I don't know why. I don't know if it's
the green. That's probably a green with the black.
It looks dope. Yeah, the G3i.
Yeah.
A facelift to the G3 SUV.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was their SUV.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna look cool too. I mean, it just looks. I love that. That's pretty cool.
I haven't looked at it in a while, but they were gonna release a new car this year too. I don't know if this is their new car. That would be kind of a letdown. I don't think it is, but I don't know. I haven't been following XPeng like crazy either lately. I've been so busy with so much other stuff. Like,
what'd that say? Chinese suggest extending new energy vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. They expire, I believe, at the end of 2022, and they want to extend it. I mean, it's only makes sense.
Right. Right.
You're gonna get more sales that way.
Let's see here. Google 8 2020.
Tim, I would probably just take the money. My 2 cents. If you don't have an actual date, then because I'm not going to be holding AMC long, so I would just take the money.
Right.
I mean, it's not like this thing is going to just keep going up over like forever.
Let's see here. I'm just gonna type in all these.
Tim, yeah, so my opinion on that is I usually sell in chunks on the way up. I do everything in chunks because it is so hard to guess when, like, oh, this is this the top? Because on the way up, there's going to be sell-offs. You know, it could start selling off some, and you think, you know, this is the sell-off, and it's really not. You could only be a quarter of the way up. But yeah, I always do it in chunks.
Kind of reading through this.
Yeah, you don't want to start selling when it's like selling off hard, because it's gonna sell off fast, and you'll lose more money that way probably.
Ooh, stole code from Tesla and Apple. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll see how that plays out. I mean, it doesn't appear to be hurting them now because, you know, they're decent.
Right. Yeah, Richard, I saw that. That's going to be huge. Tim, it's not a problem. And I mean, like I said, everyone has their own opinions, so don't. I mean, someone could say the exact opposite of what I just told you, so that's just my way of doing it.
Yeah, we actually enjoyed the people asking questions. It brings conversation to the stream, and we like conversating with all of you guys. See, I'm not really big on Chinese companies. You know, like I'm not investing in Alibaba, Li, Xpeng, or any of those. But I do like Neo. I like something about Neo, like just the whole business in whole is really good to me.
Yeah, I think mainly it's just how. I mean, it's more than just a car company, basically.
Right.
I'm trying to think of a different way to say it, but that's pretty
I think what gets me the most excited, and I say this all the time about Neo, is their battery as a service. I think that is the future, and I think that is going to be bigger than a lot of people realize.
Right, especially because what really Elon might have said something different since last time I heard this, but he said that he was fine with charge times how they are now. And that's kind of like that.
People
that's
are
not
too impatient for that.
That's not what I want to hear. Yeah,
I saw a TikTok of people
like you
waiting.
Don't want to improve.
Right. I saw people on a TikTok waiting at a Tesla station, and there's this huge line of Teslas of people just waiting to charge their cars. I'm like, if you have to sit there for 20, 30 minutes every time, or 10, 15 minutes or whatever, still, like, no.
You got to wait 30 minutes. Well, I mean, for a full charge, you could, but yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, my concern with the AMC though is people are going to sell out at $20 or at $100. People aren't going to squeeze it past 100. A lot of people are going to get antsy and take their money.
Tim, I actually have Ford. They're dumping a crap ton of money into EV stuff, and they're out of like all the American companies, besides obviously Tesla, like out of the American, normal gas guzzler, car manufacturers, they're really the only ones doing, putting in a crap ton of money and actually putting out products that are EVs. So right. I think they're going to do good things. I mean, Tesla is far ahead. Yes, they were the first ones, the original, but like that doesn't mean anything. Someone can easily just overtake you.
But there was another article that GM was dumping a bunch of money into their electrical program as well, their EV program.
Yeah.
Some like billions.
Yeah. Ford's doing billions too. It's ridiculous.
What do you think about the UFOs that they've been showing us lately? I haven't paid too much attention to the news.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting. You know, whether or not UFOs are real, who knows? But I think it's very interesting, and it would be interesting to see what happens in the next coming months with that information. Like, why is it all of a sudden being released? Why is this all of a sudden being like a big deal? What's the government up to? I think AMC will go way past 100, and it feels like that's where the fun will really start. I mean, we look at if we look at GameStop back in January,
right?
You know, it took weeks for it to hit, you know, above 100, and they even had a big sell-off. And everyone's like, "Oh, that's it," and then all of a sudden it just ran up to 100. And once we passed the 100, I mean, it just to the moon, $480. It's a great possibility.
Yeah, zoom in on that more though.
Like zoom in, or
on,
like
yeah, and just scroll and on when it blasted off.
Like right here. Let's go by month.
So, well, that's fine. Where it was.
Right here.
What I was just gonna say, why I was getting worried about AMC is because AMC was doing the exact same thing, the exact same pattern that GameStop was doing.
Right.
Kind of looks weird right now, but yeah. AMC was doing like the exact same pattern, except, I don't know, at the beginning of February where it started going down. We're kind of at that stage with AMC, and it's starting to go back up. So, yeah, we'll see. But I don't think we were very far off from panic selling starting to happen.
Right.
GameStop blasted off, sold, and then came back up some, and then started selling slowly, and then all of a sudden just panic sell. And I don't think we were very far from that. We hit the almost $40.
Yeah.
Like if it didn't go green in the next day or two, like I think it was gonna die.
It's a good possibility. I honestly agree with that. One reason EV business is more advanced in China is due to infrastructure, and they have a lot more people too, and just yeah.
China themselves are really pushing for the EV stuff and putting a crazy amount of money into it.
Do religion and stocks go together? Maybe. Is laser a good investment? What is laser? Let's look into these. Let's go last 3 months, see what we're looking at here. So I'll show you who said that. Chris Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins. Stock charts. So I always like looking on this website. And this will kind of tell you, like, show you. So you have your RSI, your relative strength index, and it tells you whether or not it's overbought or oversold. And clearly down here, when it was down in the teens back in April, May, clearly oversold. It would have been a great buying point, obviously, because we ran up. You know, obviously you didn't know that then, but that would have been a great buying opportunity right there. And then obviously it pulled back because you had a massive run up, and then it just kind of traded sideways, and then we had a little blast off here, and then now we're sitting here. So, you know, looks like the highs for, let's see here, what's the high for laser? $50. So I'll take this information. We're above the 50-day and 200-day moving average.
And the RSI is at 50, which is a good buy.
So it's a pretty good. It looks pretty good according to this chart right now. So then, obviously, do your research on the company. What are they doing? What does laser do? I don't know anything about them. I'm just kind of going off the chart. And then I go to tip ranks, and I like to see what their price targets are for this company. So they have 3 buy, 4 hold, and 0 sell. So that's a good thing. But their high is $38, 26 average, and we're sitting at what right now? 23. So it's a little bit of an increase, 12%. It's not terrible. But again, it's all about what they're doing as a company, and whether or not they're a good investment. Is it a Microsoft, or is it an Apple or an EV company, stuff like that. I think Ford and GM are unexciting. Yeah, I think Ford and GM are gonna appeal to more of the boomers in the world, the older people who don't want to invest into Tesla or Fisker or Lucid.
They're not exciting right now because they're not doing anything exciting, but they're dumping billions in right now to get into the EV game.
I'm not gonna lie.
They've been around forever, so that's when things could get exciting.
Look at that, dude. Bought at the best. Always buy high, sell low, guys. Let's see here. Electrify, dude. Their Ford Lightning is really cool looking.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a regular truck, which is what I want.
Right.
If you're talking about AMC, I think that the selling was. I wasn't talking about panic selling with AMC. I was talking about GameStop, and I think that was just people selling because all of just the negativity in the news, just trying to get people to sell, which was working. I think that's really what that was. Yeah, the Ford Lightning's good.
Great.
I don't really like how they're bringing back the old car names or just reuse, like they're naming their EVs after other cars as like a marketing scheme, I think.
Was Lightning an old car?
Yeah, it was like it was like a
Lightning?
No. It was like a supercharged, like it was like their sporty kind of truck thing from, I don't know, 90s.
Yeah. Didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, it fits with the EV stuff, but like naming the one car they did, the Mustang, like it's not a Mustang. Get out of here. But I mean, either way, they're actually putting out products, actual EVs. So, right. And they have a crap ton of money, so they can easily catch up to other EV companies if they actually start doing stuff. Nah, I don't think they're too late. They have plenty of money. They can catch up quick. And they have the people that... There's so many people that, they only buy Fords and they're ever going to buy a Ford.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with them. I don't think they're going away anytime soon, but...
No.
You got to realize too, like a lot of the EV companies out there only do EVs. I mean, it's an EV company. Like GM, Ford, Honda, Toyota, they all have combustion motors, so they're all running on gas. So they got to convert all of their plants, everything over to EV, and that's gonna take time and money. So,
right. Yeah, Kermit, Lucid actually does that too. Where you can like power your house off your car.
See,
yeah, Jimmy's momentum for sure got stopped because of Robinhood and everywhere else saying you can't buy this anymore. But what's to stop them from doing it again? Or have server issues, in quotes.
Right.
You see that all the time.
I think, what was I going to say? I don't even know what I was going to say there.
It was probably something about like Ford, because I was reading the Lightning EV will be a big seller. Talking about you can power it off your house or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Look at you. So I think Tesla's got it real nice with the cars, the solar panels, the power wall, but they're just not. I just feel like they're lacking. I feel like they're
Yep.
lacking.
I think they're starting to fall behind, my honest opinion. I know people will kill me for it, but
Like, it's a great technology, but they're just like taking forever to freaking allow people to buy it in any city. Like, it's just so damn slow. Like, I've been hearing about Tesla solar roofs for the last 5 years, and
how long have we been hearing about the Cybertruck?
right. Like,
How
come
long
on.
have they been around and their max range is only 400? When you have newer companies that are a lot higher. But, you know.
Kermit, I have heard. Okay, so let's you know what, guys, we're gonna get conspiracy here for 1 second. I know Chad loves when I talk conspiracy. So, COVID is over. I've heard this from many people. You know, obviously it's conspiracy, so take it with a grain of salt. But this shit's entertaining to entertain because it's good. It's good to just hear. So obviously you had COVID. So whether you want to argue whether or not that shit was made in a lab or if it's natural, whatever, I'm not arguing that. And whether or not it was pushed by the government for control, no. So that's a conspiracy on its own. But now that shit's over, vaccines are out. What's the next thing that could happen to cause a massive scare? And I've heard that they're going to fake some kind of UFO event, whether it be an invasion or all of a sudden all these UFOs are showing up. Like, would not put that past the U.S. government. Would not put that past the U.S. government. But I don't know if I believe that, but it was just kind of funny to talk about because I've heard it from multiple people. But like Kermit just said, UFO calls the next issue, right? Like,
right,
would not surprise me.
Yeah, I know the Tesla roofs are for sale. They're also made a whole lot of people mad too when they just randomly increased the price on them.
Right. Oh, let's see here.
Richard's an alien.
Well, GG, dude.
Ed, you said EV and racing cars taking over. I mean, yeah, EVs are fast, but it's the most boring thing you'll ever watch. Like, go watch like the what the hell is it called? Like the Formula E racing. Terrible. Worst thing you ever watch. The best thing about Formula racing is the car noises, pretty much. Because nothing else sounds like it. And here you are watching a car that just drives by and it literally sounds like nothing. It's terrible. Go watch like a Tesla drag race versus like an actual drag car. Tesla could be faster. Quiet. Exactly. It's the most boring thing you'll ever watch.
Dead quiet.
Yeah. Okay, conspiracy. This unstable market will crash and help them bring in their socialist government and digital dollar. Reality is the dollar is shit.
I mean, I agree the dollar's shit.
Right. Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Where are you guys located? So, just don't stalk me. I'm from Ohio. I'm Ohio. He's Florida.
Yeah.
We've been friends for like our practically entire life. I'm actually married to his mom.
True story.
No, I wouldn't do that. So it's a good old Mama B.
Problem with Tesla is you only go 0 to 60 fast so many times and show your friends, but after that, what are you left with?
A dead battery.
Right, and a car that goes 0 to 60 fast but doesn't have range because he cares about 0 to 60 times. Probably hurt some butts there, but that's just my pennies. 2 pennies worth. Yeah, I think he's too obsessed with 0 to 60 times. It needs to be more obsessed with range, because that's the only thing that matters to me when I'm buying an EV, or, you know, anyone is really buying an EV.
Right.
Is how far can I go on this thing? And I mean, other car companies are have ranges higher than 400, and they're still 0 to 60 times. They're still stupid fast, like still
Right.
faster than all the new Camaros and shit. And it's like, why do you need to be faster than that? Because an EV, like, obviously you can have, you know, separate models that are fat, you know, actual fast models and normal models, but not every model has to be fast. That's just, you're killing your batteries. I thought I was the only one married to his mom.
Richard, honestly, answer me this question honestly. Do you enjoy California? Like, do you enjoy it? I'm being serious. Like, do you?
Some terrible stuff here.
No, I want to know because I watch a lot of Meet Kevin, and he like he's thought about leaving California multiple times.
See, Kermit, I completely agree. I hope you understand what I was talking about.
They're good as headphones managers. They're all crooked, dude. They're all crooked. Every single one of them.
And yeah, Pro, I've seen videos of people just sleeping in their cars, and
I actually saw that on my way home from Florida last year. We were driving through Georgia, and this person was driving through Atlanta with their Tesla, and they were sleeping while driving.
yeah, those are the people that die in car accidents.
Natural selection.
And then Tesla gets blamed for it.
Right.
I think Tesla did hurt themselves by calling it autopilot. Yes, it probably makes, you know, it sounds cooler. Probably, you know, you get some more sales because of it, but it's not autopilot. So, and then people that just don't understand that, you know, the car has limitations. They're like, oh, it's autopilot. And, you know, they go and watch Harry Potter on their tablet or something while driving down the road, or next thing they know,
Right.
back of a semi. I've never been to California, but it is, like, from everything that I've seen, like, it is like a beautiful state.
Yeah. We're going to Vegas in September, and I can't wait. I've never been out west, so.
That's just like desert, though.
Right, but
That's not like the California that I'm thinking of.
you're thinking of West California.
In like Northern California.
Right. We almost went to, thought about going to Yosemite National Park. Or not, yeah, Yosemite. But we're not doing it this year.
Yeah, the EPA range for Plaid was under 350. It's so hard for me to keep all these numbers like completely straight all the time. So I'm just gonna look it up real quick before I say something.
Elon got high on Joe Rogan and admitted he fell asleep. It doesn't surprise me. Elon, I feel like Elon is like... I feel like me and him would get along real well. It feels like we're both like adult children.
Yeah. Yeah, so from what I remember, the specs might have been a little bit different, but I think like the whole 0 to 60 time was the same for the Plaid Plus. It's just really the only difference was the range. The range was going to be their highest range car, which I believe was low 500s. I want to say 520, but that might be, I think it might have been like 510 or something like that. It was low 500s.
Right.
But it was just like stupid expensive too. But I mean, they need to step up their range.
You go to Vegas, take a half ounce of cocaine, 10K, and a ticket for a flight back in 3 days, and you'll get everything you need there. End up with a tiger in my bathroom.
Right? Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Let's get it, man. Mr. Rudemeister. Let's get it, dude.
Yeah.
Let's run this bee to the moon. Let's get AMC to the moon. Call everybody you guys know. Everybody know. Let's get it to go to the moon on Monday morning. What are we waiting
Yeah,
for? Honestly,
I actually know someone that lives in Vegas. She's one of the head IT people at the MGM casino, and she
that's
wants
where we're
out.
staying.
Yeah, she wants out. She wants back to Florida. Richard,
I bet, man. That sounds terrible.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome that like I don't even know how to say. I don't know what to say to that. Like
I
that's
don't know what to say.
crazy to read.
The Rude Meister. Never mind, I have 10 shares. 1, 10, you know, it's the same thing.
Hey, Pro, have a good night, my guy. If you're not subbed to the channel, come back. We'd like to do these live streams. Hit that sub button, guys. Have a good night, though, my guy. Thank you for hanging out with us and hanging out in chat.
Man, Tennessee's nice. My wife's dad has a bunch of land, like pretty much up in the mountains in Tennessee, and it's awesome. We go there every year for Thanksgiving. Broodmeister, I hope your 10 shares treat you well.
TV mount, honestly, I think the government will bail him out like they do with everything else. And that's the problem. The SEC is a part of the government as well, so it's like it's just a big
right. They don't have our backs. Like they're not there to try to help us out.
Yes, not at all. And that's why. So this is where I start to get upset because the government does not. Me personally, I feel like the government does not want you guys would want anybody to succeed. Like they want us to be dumb. They want us to. I probably shouldn't say this on the internet because I'm probably gonna get like FBI's gonna be knocking on my door. What are you guys spitting this nonsense for? But like they don't want like anytime the little man wins, it's an issue. Look at GameStop and AMC back in January. Everybody was winning. Everyone's making money. Nope. Robinhood stopped selling it. Fidelity stopped selling it.
Yep.
Everybody quit selling it. And so it's frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, expect to win this thing. If it does squeeze, expect to not, obviously to not be able to buy any, but also to not be able to sell probably, and a lot of brokers, and you're gonna just lose out on a lot of money probably. I mean, yeah, there'll be a lot of angry people, but nothing will be done. It's just like anything else in this world. It doesn't matter how angry people are. There's not going to be any actual change. They don't care if we're mad. I mean, we've already gone through this with GameStop the first time, and what changed? Nothing changed. They wanted to pass laws to stop this from happening so we could not do this anymore. The Rude Meister buy another 10 shares on Monday. Wouldn't that be nice if you just bought 10 more right before that, like right before the squeeze? Because that was the next date, was the 21st, when everything was supposed to expire, supposedly. So yeah. That would be something if you just bought more and it blasted off.
Oh, let's see here. don't know what you were just talking about, but
yeah.
oh,
I already talked about the apes. 4 million apes be upset.
I think companies like Citadel figure it's worth the risk, right? And they're part of the problem. So it's just everything is so connected that you really don't know what to trust. You can't trust the government. You can't trust the news sources because it's all run by freaking rich people who want their propaganda push, and you just can't trust anything anymore, and it sucks.
Right. You can't even trust your brokers. So. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when you were gone, I said, expect if this thing does squeeze to not be able to buy for sure, but probably you're not even going to be able to sell.
Right.
So. August 15th? What's supposed to be happening the August 15th?
Let's find out. Let's not use... What is it? Go dog, duck, duck, go.
Go. You always say
go dog, go.
Yeah, what's happening the 15th?
August 15th. Oh, let's see here. And it's just gonna give me a list of birthdays. Memes?
Memes.
I don't want to click on one of these images and get us in trouble because I don't know what any of this is.
Loved that book.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. When is this, let's see here. Probably gonna get, I don't care. I think this is maybe what he's referring to. Back in office by Monday in August. Trump will be back in the White House by August. I think that's what he's referring to. Which that goes down the conspiracy thing. Big QAnon. Are you part of the... Yeah, we follow Wall Street Bets. Yeah, we follow it. We appreciate you guys hanging out. We really do. It's kind of getting real late. It's going on 3 o'clock in the morning. I think we're probably going to be ending stream because it's freaking 3 o'clock here on the East Coast where we're at. So, but we will be back tomorrow night to do a Monday morning market. So if you guys aren't subbed to the channel, hit that sub button. We will be back tomorrow night to do a live stream. So if you guys are interested in that at all, again, hit the live whatever the button, the sub button, like, share, notification, all that good stuff. we will be back and we'll be talking about everything going on Monday morning, give our predictions and everything. So I think we're probably going to end stream here. Like I said, it's going on 3 o'clock our time. So thanks, Rich. Thanks, Tim. We appreciate you guys hanging out. Rudemeister, TV, Angry Mount. Really appreciate you guys hanging out, and everybody else that's lurking. Kermit, Pro, Ed, Logan, everybody, JH, anybody that was lurking. We appreciate you guys. Again, we'll be back tomorrow night, so we hope to see you guys there. And yeah, bring your conversations. Let's do it.
Yeah, tomorrow night would be interesting too, because see what the market is.
Yeah, I might go watch some. Shit, what's his name? The Wall Street, or not Wall Street Bets. AMC guy. I can't remember his name.
I just forgot.
I'm about to go watch all of his videos, or watch any videos that he posted recently. So, all right, guys, we appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you again, and yeah, like we always say in every video, we'll see you guys in the next video.